So it was even a patient's relative.
Wow.
So it was close to 2 p.m. and then we're sharing seven medication, and then I wanted to like hang IV fluid for his relative.
That's the patient. Right?
Yes. So I wanted to hang here for the patient.
Mm-hmm.
So I hung IV metronidazole 100 ml. So it's like smaller than normal saline that was like going. That was
okay. So there was normal saline going.
Yes.
Before you.
Yes, because I needed to like alternate the fluid.
Okay.
So I hung the metronidazole and then I handed the normal saline to the patient's relative, the brother.
So that after removing the normal saline,
yes,
give the brother.
Yes, okay. That he should like keep it by his brother's bedside. So after the 100 ml of metronidazole finished, I now asked him that, oh sir, please, can you pass the normal saline that I gave to you? And then he was like, why will I be asking him to pass it? And he was like, no, that he can't. That's what we're always doing. We'll just be getting our jobs.
Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing something a bit different from usual. So as you can see, I have a guest with me. So both of us, we are going to be sharing our review on our clinical posting. So let me allow her to introduce herself.
Hi everyone, thank you so much Noske for inviting me to your show. It means a lot to me.
Thank you.
My name is Babatunde Dokas Ayomide. I am a final year student, a nursing student at the Lagos State College of Nursing. And I'm really happy to be here once again.
Thank you so much. We are happy to have you. So guys, let's go straight into
the video.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Talk with Your Scale. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Liking this video helped the algorithm show it to many other people. Thank you so much. So to give a kind of introduction, we had a 9-week posting, right?
Yes, we did.
And we spent the 9 weeks at 3 different hospitals. Went from IDH to Plasut and Kwagada.
Yes.
So we spent 3 weeks at each facility, and it was a special posting, right?
Yes, it was.
So we posted to specialties in the hospital, like the renal ward, where they treat
kidney problems,
oncology for cancer patients, and stuff like that. So that was the peculiarity of the posting.
Okay.
So can you give us a brief summary of what the posting was like for you?
Okay, so personally, the posting was exhausting for me because it was 9 weeks, a whole 9 weeks at a stretch. Right. So it was quite exhausting for me. But then I also got to like learn a lot of things. I saw new things. I saw procedures I had never seen before. I was at like specialized units I had never been before. And so I got to like learn a lot of things. And I mean, learning is fun.
Actually. So it was what you want.
Yes, but because of the exhaustion, I won't really rate it, but it was okay.
It was yes. It's just okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
At least it was something. But what were your best moments during the posting?
Okay, my best moments would be like trying my hands on things I'd never done before. For example, I was able to like do hair syringing all by myself. So I did that for the very first time. And then I also like saw cesarean section for the very first time. So I've been posted a lot of times to the theater, but I've not just been like opportune to see cesarean section. Is it that there's no patient booked for that day, or it's not just the theater day for ONG surgeons? But this particular posting, I was able to like see cesarean section, and it was a very beautiful
it's a good one.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
All right.
So those were my best moments.
Okay. So having known your best moment, I think it's alright to share with us your worst moment also.
Okay, yes. So I had like a disrespectful patient one time, and I would have to say that was like my worst moment during the posting.
That's serious. Would you like to like give us a bit of what it was like?
No problem, I would like to.
Alright.
So it was even a patient's relative.
Wow.
So it was close to 2 p.m. and then we're sharing 7 medication, and then I wanted to like hang IV fluid for his relative.
That's the patient. Right?
Yes. So I wanted to hang here for the patient. So I hung IV metronidazole 100 ml. So it's like smaller than normal saline that was like going. That was
okay. So there was normal saline going.
Yes.
Before you.
Yes, because I needed to like alternate the fluid.
Okay.
So I hung the metronidazole and then I handed the normal saline to the patient's relative, the brother.
So that after removing the normal saline, give the brother.
Yes, that he should like keep it by his brother's bedside. So after the 100 ml of metronidazole finished, I now asked him that, oh sir, please, can you pass the normal saline that I gave to you? And then he was like, why will I be asking him to pass it? Don't I know can't I go and pick it? that don't I know the medication, that can't I just go there and look for it, that why am I getting my job? And then I was like, I had to, yeah,
I
gave it to you. Just pass it, let me hang it back. This one is already finished. And then it was like, no, like you can't. That's how we're always doing. We'll just be getting our jobs. And then I was like, you can't talk to me like that. You can't even talk to me like that, because I've been respectful with you. I wasn't disrespecting you in any way. I'm just asking you to pass what I gave you, to pass it back. And then it was really, really disrespectful.
I mean, was it feeling like you don't? Was it trying to say that you don't know what you're doing? Or
Exactly. And that's one thing I won't take. I'm in nursing school. I am like spending my 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, you can't tell me.
So I was not going to like exchange words with him, because it would have been unethical. So I reported to my staff nurse, to the staff nurse on duty, and then he noted it down, and then he called him to order. But I was not having it again. But I would not continue to like exchange words with him, or I wouldn't even exchange words with him.
Okay.
So I left.
No problem. At the end of the day, did he give you how did he refuse to get back? Like, did you take it to hang it back?
I did not. I reported the situation to the staff nurse that was also in the ward with me. And then my colleague, a fellow student nurse that was with me, she continued. The staff nurse told her to like continue, because if I had stayed longer, I would have cleared up or something. Exactly. So I left, and then before it was time to go, they were like, he was looking for me, that I wanted to apologize, and he's very, very sorry.
Okay, suddenly you realized.
Thank you. I was like, so he knows that what he did was wrong. But then I could not find him anywhere, because the staff nurse was like, oh, please, would like to see me, like patient's relative is around. And then we could not find him again. But we now saw his mom. His mom was not like that. Oh, she's sorry on his behalf. That's yes. Then the next day he saw me, apologized. I tried not to like read too much meaning into it, because I understand how it can be, like treating being there for your chronically ill relatives. So I try not to like read too much meaning. But one thing I will just take, and one thing I feel like patient relatives like do better at, would be how they like interact. Because even when we are mad, even when we are upset and like stressed, we don't lash out at them.
So I feel it's more of an emotional issue. I feel it's more I feel like at that point, most of these patient relatives, they are always very frustrated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I try not to like read too much meaning into it. But then I also think it also like has to do with like the situation on ground, how patients don't really have how their relatives don't have how to like cool off, and they're always scared. There's no place for them to stay.
In the hospital environment, there's no place for them to stay. The place is not really conducive.
Yes, and they're also always worried, because their relatives, they're seeing other people like pass or something, or worse than other.
Or get better.
Or get better.
So they are in this state of I say. Is it a confusion I'll call it, because they're like, okay, will he get better?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yes, that's what it's cool. They don't hope to.
Yes.
But it's a good one that he realized of the
yes.
Next question is, what was your favorite hospital? Like, what facility did you enjoy best?
It would have to be Bagada General Hospital.
I mean, simple.
Yeah, it would have to be Bagada General Hospital.
Did you like tell us your experience?
Yes. So at Bagada General Hospital, we had 3 weeks there too, right?
Yeah.
But the good thing about Bagada was that we spent a full week at each unit. So we got time to like interact with the patients, with the nurses, and then we also got to like learn a lot, because it wasn't like we're hopping from one place to another. So it was quite comprehensive. Yes, it was comprehensive. And then I was posted to the operating room. So when I was at the theater, I worked at the main suite. I also worked at the post-anesthetic care unit, and I also worked at the reception. So I got to like see a lot of things, and then it made me consider career of nursing.
That's specialty, right?
Yes.
But it was really interesting.
Yeah.
I was posted to the physiotherapy department.
That's nice.
I mean, these guys are wonderful.
Yes.
They do.
Wow.
I mean, the person was really interesting. I got to learn a lot of things. And one thing that really intrigued me was the way they relate to patients. Like, because their job, they have their hands on patients, massaging and all of that. So there was this particular physiotherapist that, in fact, when I saw him, I was amazed. Like, he had this energy towards the patient, like the vibe, the way he interacts with them and all of that. It's quite amazing. There was a particular one, it was on a Friday, and he came, we're having this exercise session. The session has started already. Okay. But he just entered. I know it just entered and the atmosphere just changed, and he was dancing with them.
They're probably used to him already.
Yeah.
He's very good at what he's doing.
You see patients asking about it. How much of this guy? Wow. So it shows that it's not just the nurse-patient relationship. You have the relationship with patients and all other members of the
healthcare team.
So can you tell us one unforgettable experience you had?
So the unforgettable experience I had would still be the patient relative. And since cesarean section for the very first time, I mean, I was in awe. It was really, really good to see. It was very, very good. So I would say those two. I would never forget them.
So I also had an unforgettable experience.
Okay.
Mine was at IDH.
Okay.
You know, it was our first day in this ward,
Yeah.
and the word was looking strange. That C word.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You know, it's different from the usual hall where we have patients lying in beds and all that. So we just got to the ward and my colleagues, and we were just looking. You know, it was strange. So we're waiting for informal, introduction to the ward as usual. So we're waiting outside, and nobody came. So later on this matron, she came.
Okay.
And she was like, "Why are you guys standing? What are you guys waiting for?" We're like, "Well, we just came." And she said, "So that's why you're standing." Like, she was like, "So why are you now waiting?" And she was like, "Those are you're supposed to go and meet your patient."
Many people just got them getting to the ward.
She was like, "No, we just got to see this place." And she was just talking, and one of my colleagues now said, "Maria the patient."
I mean,
that was the bomb. In fact, immediately he said, "Maria the patient." She just flared up. She was just saying no manner of things. "Are you serious? And also blah 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 blah." Okay. So that was it. So after that episode, so
I think it's one of the reasons why people think nurses are hostile.
Yeah.
Nurses are not hostile. It's just a personality problem.
A personality, thank you.
Yeah, because the other people we met,
Yes,
they were
yeah.
nice, they were kind to us. So nurses, student
Even
nurses,
patients,
yes, and their relatives. So I think it was just, but I met the nurse too, the matron.
Okay, this matron.
Yeah, I met her. And she was always
I
on
think she's
the
the head
edge.
of C ward.
Yes, yes. She was always on the edge.
Throughout my stay, she was not speaking on me for funny reasons. Let me put it that way. Funny reasons. So I feel like that was one experience I'll never forget, because I've never had something like that all through my clinical journey.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to be on the good side.
Yeah.
Especially those matron. I'm always trying to be on the good
Yeah.
side. I don't want any issue of
Punishment posting, don't not ahead, until you come back for another.
a week or 2 days, or come and do nights. No, I don't want anything like that. I don't want to have any bad record that things like that. So I think for me that was it. Right. So the next question is, was the person distressed?
The person was exhausting, no. It was exhausting, but was it what distress? To an extent, to a great extent, was what distress.
Alright.
But I wish it was not like at a stretch. It was not at a stretch, and then it was exhausting.
So you're saying like, assuming you had maybe broken down the 9 weeks.
Yes, because having to like wake up early for 9 whole weeks at a stretch, and then you go to Yaba, you journey all the way down back to Igondo. It was stressful, but then like learning the things we saw.
Yeah, trying out new experiences.
Yes, it was.
Okay, so if you had the opportunity to go back, continue the process, would you take it?
No, I won't take it.
Right.
I want to rest. I won't take it.
Even the same with me too. Like, if I had the opportunity, I will gladly, So the next question is, what's your take on clinical posting in general, especially in this school?
So clinical postings, I would like highly recommend them, because I mean we don't just need the theoretical part of nursing, we also need like the practical hands-on part. But I feel like there are certain things they can do to like help us make things better.
Alright.
Like giving us stipends, for example. We're going to learn, of course, but we're also providing labor of some sort. Yes, we work. We do a lot of work, and I feel like they can pay us, even if it's like something small for every clinical. Yes, to encourage us and like motivate us. And then I would also commend my school, because they provide transportation, means of transportation for us to like go every single day. So you just get ready by 7, you're in the bus takes you, then it brings you back. And I think it's not like that in some other schools.
Some other schools they fend for themselves.
Yes. So I'll have to like commend my school for that.
Because it's college of
so yes, so I think that's my overall take. Some things that can also make the clinical posting better for student nurses, and should not be like at a stretch like that.
9 weeks.
Yes.
Because that 9 weeks, at the point you get to be tired.
Yes.
So probably would have,
and that's when
like
people start falling sick. And they'll miss posting, and then they'll start saying, "Oh, why did you miss posting? Why did you
come back and do punishment?"
But then they should also be like, they should put themselves in our shoes.
So I feel like actually, if you are maybe broken that person to like 3 weeks, and then probably a week break, that would be better. All right, guys. So we've come to the end of today's video.
Yes.
Don't forget to subscribe if you've not liked the video. Share it with your friends, and to meet again, it's your favorite nurse. Okay. Bye.